we're expecting is that heavy wet snow.
Yeah, that I think is the most difficult, obviously, to deal with, because it may drain away a little bit more easily if you get a nice warm day following the storm, but it's very tough to move around because it is so heavy with so much moisture or water content in it. So this storm it's a doozy for sure, and it's forming in such a weird way too. Not really all that typical, with two separate areas of low pressure that have now since merged, and now you've got this huge system that extends even from offshore in Cape Cod all the way into the Midwest, so covering hundreds and hundreds of miles of real estate, and we're of course in its crosshairs. So we still have the mixing going on. This is not what we had not necessarily called for. We expected this, but it's eventually going to turn over from pinks and greens to all purple. So now what you see happening, you see how the greens are turning to pink. That indicates it's starting to get a little colder in Delaware and South Jersey, and with time the pink will turn to purple and everyone's in the snow. Now, as we take a look outside, it's already coating the roadways here on Main Street in Bethlehem. And as one car comes up, let's take a look at how he goes through. Looks like he's not having too much trouble, but he's moving slowly. That's a good thing. Heed that advice. Move slowly along these roads, especially as they become snow covered, and they will with time. We get it. There are people that must go out in this. You're essential personnel. You got to get to the hospital for your shift, but you're going to need to be very, very careful, especially later today. Wind speeds currently into the teens, low 20s, but that persistent northeast wind flow is what's going to help really erode away at the coastline here. So moderate coastal flooding and erosion an issue with this. Heaviest snow, though, coming this afternoon. Still going with 6 to 12 inches for most of the area, especially around the I-95 corridor. There could even be some thunder snow that mixes in within the heavier bands of snow that come through. And some of those heavier bands could even bring 1 to 3 inches of snow per hour. So that's how you're going to really total things up here. At the shore, it's more of a 3 to 6 inch swath, but still, Misha,